I thought that was as hard a game as we've played all year, even, especially from lockdown. I thought they played great. And, we didn't do too much wrong, really, to be behind by that. So it's always a worry as a coach that happens, but you hope that the team, rallies together and finds the resilience to get momentum back in the game. And we levelled off at half time and then came out in the second half and we're outstanding. So I'm really proud of them for that.
Obviously pleased with the effort, and I questioned the guys last week. We've had a real positive week this week. I thought for 60 minutes we more than matched Wigan. We had enough field position in that second half to, we probably should have scored a few more points, but just kind of went away from the plan, which is real disappointing. But I think there's some real big turning points in that game, and when your luck's not with you, and you tend not to get those the 50-50s, 50-50 calls. I've had a look at the Powell, the Powell try under the post. It's probably a big turning point. Thought there was separation on the ball, but if it goes up as a no try, it's probably given a no try. But like we say, really, I think proud of the effort. I thought they worked really hard for each other, and the effort there from Tom Johnson and Ben Jones-Bishop there just kind of summed up the guys' desire and attitude and spirit. Spirit in the camp. Tom's run 50 metres there to stop a try. When the game's gone, but we need to feed off those kind of individual efforts and take them into next week's game.
Super League teams are on their day. There is when you've got individual great players like that, you can win the game anywhere as long as you turn up and play. They've got nothing to lose at the moment, and you could see by the way they played tonight that they were all in it, and I thought they were tough.
I just think they make it. I just think they make it up. I just think they genuinely they don't know, and they're relying on the video referee there to make a call. Like I said, I think if that Sam Powell goes up as a no try, it's all it's a no try. You can see the separation on the ball. I just think there's got to be an easier way or an easier solution to come up with. Whether you come up with the rugby union model where they say is there any reason why I can't give this try? Instead of getting the referee to say yes, it's it goes up as a try or a no try. Because sometimes there isn't enough evidence to overrule the try. So yeah, I think if the Bill Tupou one goes up as a try, I think potentially that's given us a try. So I don't know what the answer I don't know what the answer is, Matt, to be honest. I just know that we just don't seem to get those kind of calls. I thought we were a little bit unlucky tonight with the calls, but I thought Wigan were really good. I'm not taking anything away from Wigan. I thought the way they approached the second half, the way that they came out, they put us under a lot of pressure, and deserve the win. I'm not saying that. I just think that there's some key parts in that game. We got held up 3 times, I think it was, and you've got to credit the Wigan defence as well. So we know we're not far away, Matt. It's just really frustrating that that kind of effort don't get kind of rewarded with a win. But I think the win's just around the corner, mate. There's
a plan to it, but it's been really difficult, to be honest with you, to manage that plan and make sure that we're doing the right thing. So I guess the clubs in the Challenge Cup will probably are going through the same things, but we're going to play a different side on Tuesday night, and we just had to make sure that we managed today and get the win tonight. I thought our defence was outstanding the second half. I thought we did some really good stuff, Phil. And I thought it was exactly the game we needed leading into the semi-final in that regards. I thought that we showed some signs there that when things are tough that we can get out of it together, and that's hard to train.
Some great defensive efforts, as you say. Some great try savers.
Yeah, there was some average defence at the start of the game too. So once we got them in at half time there and said, listen, you know, what's going on? We need to do a little bit more of this and that, and just question them. You know, the second half was outstanding. You know, our young players played a lot of minutes, which was the plan. You know, they've got an 8-day turnaround now, a lot of them for the Challenge Cup against Leeds. But when you've also got the Challenge Cup ahead of you, it can derail your mentality and your thought process, you know, and we've tried really hard for that not to happen this week. And, you know, even though we were behind by 12 points, I still felt that we weren't far off. I felt that it wasn't an attitude issue, you know, it was a technical issue. So we fixed that.
Listen, I've seen a change within, you know, just within the week. I've seen a change within with the week and the intensity in training. We've obviously had a long hard look at what we're doing as a coaching group and as an S&C group, and I think, you know, that's by far and away the best performance we've had since lockdown. We've always had an issue with inconsistency, and I'll be able to answer your question next week after the Catalans game. You know, it's another big test for us. But you know, the signs have been really positive tonight. We've all copped it over the last certainly over the last couple of weeks with the performances. But I just thought there was a real desire out there tonight to make it very, very difficult for Wigan. I thought we did make it very difficult. I thought the way that we approached our first half, I thought we started the game really well, and you know, we come up with back-to-back errors, and we can come up with back-to-back tries, which kind of, you know, sucked a lot of energy out of us. But you know, there's lots of positives to take from that match tonight. Like I said, I thought we matched them for 60 minutes. I thought they were, you know, far superior that first 20 minutes of the second half, and you know, there's certain parts of our game that we needed to be better. I thought we went away from the plan in that second half. We had enough good ball there to get enough to get a few more points on them, and you know, we just seemed to go away from the plan. But you know, there's some positives there to work on, and we need to fix up the other stuff as well.
I feel that we've got a squad that have been training hard together since lockdown, and players deserve an opportunity as well. You know, as much as it is a priority the Leeds semi-final in the Challenge Cup, you know, with the mindset moving into Wembley, you know, it's a St Helens Wigan derby, you know, and when everyone knows what they're like. So whoever pulls that jersey on Tuesday night is going to give it their absolute best, you know, and we'll finalise that team probably at just after lunch tomorrow.
Yeah, I think the talk during the week from Wayne did Tom the world of good. He's obviously in Sean's plans, and Sean's made it quite clear what Tom needs to improve on, and you know, I think for me he's one of the best wingers in the competition. He's a guy that comes in and works really hard on his game. He's an important player for us. I thought the left edge tonight looked really, really comfortable on the shifts, and Tom played a large part of that. So you know, he's still a little bit rusty in a few areas, but we saw tonight what Tom Johnson's all about. And it's not just the running part of his game and the finishing. You know, he can get his body in front as well and stop tries, and you know, he's got some leg speed as well. He's got some leg speed to get back if someone makes a break. And like I said, we take a lot of positives from those kind of individual efforts, and move forward through to Catalans next week.